town of Pumble, there lived a man named Arthur. Arthur was a very serious, very sensible man, and he was on a quest. He wanted to find the meaning of life. He sold his possessions, wore only a sensible gray cloak, and decided to visit the one person who would know, the old, wise hermit who lived atop the highest mountain. After a long and arduous climb, Arthur reached the hermit's cave. The hermit, a scruffy-looking man named Bob, was busy trying to teach a squirrel to play checkers. "Hello, wise one," Arthur said, bowing respectfully. "I have traveled far to ask you the secret to life's purpose." Bob didn't look up from the chessboard. "That depends," he said, moving a bishop. "Do you have any peanuts?" "Peanuts?" Arthur asked, perplexed. "For the squirrel. He's a terrible player, but he'll work for peanuts." Arthur, having prepared for this moment for years, produced a small, leather-bound journal and read from it. "The secret of life," he announced, "is not found in peanuts. It is found in introspection, a deep and meaningful examination of the self and the cosmos." And the squirrel snatched a peanut from the board and scurried up a wall. "Right," said Bob, looking at the now empty space. "My turn." "Please, wise one," Arthur pleaded. "I have given up everything. I have journeyed for months. Tell me the meaning of life." Bob finally looked at Arthur, his eyes twinkling. "You really want to know?" "More than anything." "Well," the hermit said, leaning in conspiratorially, "I'll tell you. But first you have to find my other sock. I'm sure it's around here somewhere." Arthur's jaw dropped. "Your sock?" "Yes," Bob said. "It's a particularly lucky sock. Smells a bit, but it has a perfect hole for a big toe." Exasperated, Arthur spent the next 2 hours turning the cave upside down, shifting old bones, misplaced sandals, and a pile of remarkably round rocks. He did not find the sock. Finally, he stood up, covered in dust, and said, "This is absurd. I have not spent my life preparing for this for nothing. This is a fool's errand." "Ah, you get it?" Bob exclaimed, clapping his hands together. "The meaning of life isn't found in a cave, and it's certainly not found in a sock. It's found in the ridiculous journey you take trying to find it, in the squirrels you meet, the holes in your socks, and the dust you collect along the way." Arthur stared at the old man, and then at the squirrel, who was now chattering at a particularly shiny rock. He suddenly burst into laughter, and Bob laughed with him. "Now," the old man said, "you can have a peanut if you want. It's not the answer, but it's delicious."